Hold on 1 second. All right, so let's go ahead and read the little scripture or whatever that I pulled up earlier when I was at the park. So Judgment Day is coming now, but this could have already been in 2012 or something. You understand? Or 12 months. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna do something right here and switch this around because they want to try to block out for another term. They want to block out the word of God again real quick. Try to get something to be like solidified here. They want Christ to be still sleeping for 3 years or something, not being heard. They want people not to really hear the word of God, not to use the Bible. And they want to let these witches and warlocks and these people that's doing these other people that do tarot readings that learn how to do this in a different manner. Or the spies that do tarot readings because they spy on you all day and then come on here and talk about what you do. They want to have them have the floor, okay? And they don't want to have the word of God being spoken. So let's see what's going on. Because all this stuff, the word of God is just what's going on right now. So it's nothing really too much going on. They want you to, they want to split your husbands in half and act like they still alive and let these foreign bitches walk away with finances and stuff that's supposed to empower American women and their family.
That was wrapped up.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Or the women that have actually done the suffering from at the hands of these monsters. They want these monsters to continue to grow and feed off of our children. Okay? And we're not having it. They shot down the elites or whatever, and now it's just some monsters that have been roaming that was actually the ones doing it the whole time. They want to be able to go freely. And it was 1% of the elites if they were doing it. And now it's like 50% of the population that's into this shit over the past 3 years. 11 years, 8 years, they've been learning this craft. So it's saying, oh, yes, wait a minute, girl. The heat is on something in this motherfucker. I don't know what's wrong with this thermostat. It's on 79. Don't nobody need that right now. Somebody wants somebody to think that they're going through menopause and instead of someone doing something to risk somebody or do something to somebody's womb here. They may have two. We got imprisonment or slavery in reverse. Somebody might have tried to put two people in imprisonment and slavery and put them on a low vibration or something, and then allow low vibrational things and energies to come in and attach to these people or use them in some kind of way, so that they will be in control of your womb, your sperm. If you're in a low vibe, if they put you in one of these mental prisons here, which they can't put me in, but they trying to do it anyways, okay? Or use the axe still, okay? So what they doing right here is that they have you on this blacklist or this list. It's not real imprisonment. If they have you on a list, it just means that somebody else, maybe even a regular person, maybe your neighbor, maybe somebody you don't even know from another state, maybe a family member that stole all your finances and assets and stole your husband and your children, and they trying to start a life over and do everything like you did, like a fucking weirdo, okay? Maybe it's this person that they daddy worked for a big tech company because that's the new God for these people. And they were able to just act like, oh, he fell in love with me. But you just brainwash the motherfucker and mind control him and force him to be with your ugly, stupid looking ass. Your dead ass. All right? We got imprisonment or slavery in reverse here. Nobody got time for it. Okay? Somebody's not going to be able to do this to someone. Okay? They could have did this to you before. This is just, like I said, so a certain sector of people can have control over your life. So if you end up having a one-night stand with some energy or something, now this is a cesspool of different energies. This is, they trying to put like somebody in the greens, which is a melting pot of, and the new Green Deal has to do with these scientific improvements to these particular Africans and other foreign energies that are in here in this cesspool of trash that they're envious of Americans. So they're really here to fuck up things that's going on for Americans, or withhold things, or learn other skills or something that they can use that they could have learned from the shadow government or whatever the fuck this is, in order to steal from us. Okay. And so these people may, if say you just in that lower vibrating energy, they're sending people in. Somebody got you, like, if this is like turning a real king or a real queen into like prison booty. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we all out here in this world, we in our homes and stuff, but there's certain detainees that may have money or from certain backings or bloodlines or something. It's about the seed. It's about breeding. So if these people are demons or something, or vampires, are they able to get close enough to you without your knowledge or something like this? But I mean, you have to worry about that too. And if you out here dating, you have to worry about that too. So if somebody don't like something that's growing, say somebody slip up and you get pregnant on a one night stand, somebody can take, or you married to somebody and you get pregnant by this person. Somebody can choose where your seed goes. They can choose if you get to keep that baby in your belly within the first couple of weeks of vitality here. They can choose if they want to swap that seed over to somebody else's temple, or in another state, or in another person in your family, or just a perfect stranger. They don't have to respect your private, your tissue, your material, your blood, your saliva. They don't have to respect it. They don't have to ask your permission. They're going to sneak and put a medical conservatorship or something over your life. And so somebody else that you don't even know could be controlling what happens with your body, what type of treatments you should get if you get ill. They will know that you're ill before you get ill. They're trying to put somebody on a farm or something like this, and you doing it to the wrong person. I told you, if the Bible already tell your stupid ass, if you do something to the Holy Spirit, if not the Holy Spirit, but if you do something to the tree of knowledge of good and evil, or the tree of life, she's gonna know. So we're telling you what these people could be doing here. All right. There's no love in this world with these particular people. So people with these tarot readings about, oh, new love is coming in. This means that they're about to put you on a list, and new men that would love to have sex with you in a spiritual manner or some other manner is going to be able to come in, golly, into your energy here. They want you to think that this is God's plan. It's just not. All right. Yeah. Love, life in reverse. True love was just, look, new love is in reverse here. Okay. Love, life is in reverse. This is not true. These are people like that be asking you to send you pictures of their fathers and stuff, like all eternal, to put sex magic and put spells on them so that they can end up picking and choosing these women to be leaders of the free world or something, instead of God, or instead of whoever God chose to be. Okay, that's what this is. Okay. And then they'll set them up with materials or a corporation or a company that could withstand this, to make it look like they're doing better things and bigger things than you in this world. But I have the right to pull the plug on any one of those things that may be contributing to some type of pain or anguish or something like this that's going on. Now, if they had me in a mental prison, I may not have been able to see this part of the world before, but I see it now. And so that's what I'm saying. This is this day of judgment and this prophesying or whatever that we're talking about here. Now, I did hear Mercury rising in the car, so we're just going to do a couple things and ask a couple random questions here, because we don't know if Mercury is our friend, okay? We see this energy even if I read up on these things, they're in this energy of making sure that nothing stays in my brain. So, I really have to pull from the core to do these videos, guys. I really do. It's really draining for me. I'm already have a sleep disorder. It's really draining for me, okay? Especially not to get any kind of support or accolades or any type of real anything for my channel or the work that I do is very tiring, but I'm going to keep on doing it. I feel like somebody's punishing me. They're like, you're not getting paid for that. Why are you still doing that? Because I know that my voice rings bells regardless. And I know that everything that's being said is being jotted down. And there may be a space and time, a couple months, a year or something like this, where there is a hole where something, it's almost like some, I see some animals or something on leashes and they just biting and screeching and blowing fire and stuff like this. But for some reason, they cannot be unleashed just yet. It's not time. It's a little more time or something like this. Okay. But we do have this energy. I don't think this is Mercury though. Because I think Mercury has the two little horns sticking out of it or whatever. But we do know that the Empress's pillow has Mercury symbols all over it, right? So I don't know. If Mercury, I was hearing Mercury rising. So if this is true, okay, we're just going to go ahead and use some tarot cards real quick to see what this could actually mean. All right. Because again, real dreams do come true. This could be something here where some manifestations or something are going on in the background or something like this here. you know, we'll see, because whatever's going on in the Empress's dreams. But if somebody else's, this could be exposing these people that do these dream theft, stealing, or whatever this is. Or it may be good or it may be bad. I guess that's what I'm hearing, okay? With Mercury rising. Because lay your head on my pillow is giving me the energy of like siphoning or something. Now, some of this stuff is just the way that it goes. Do you understand? There's nobody to blame for it. It's just something that's in a cycle or something, the way that it goes. And some of this stuff is being implemented, you know, that there is something that can be done about it, right? So we don't know what that means for us. Stripping away illusions. This may be something, if somebody can, whatever's going on in your dreams, it could expose these people, I'm guessing. Or it might be something else that, yeah, this could be the truth here. All right. Maybe you just don't understand, or I don't understand what somebody is trying to say, and I'm very upset right now. So I feel like it is doing something here, okay? Something is changing, or something is like, I don't know, okay? It's like somebody want to bring chaos, so I'm hearing out of hand. Something is about to get out of hand, okay? Yeah, the hand is in reverse even right now when I said that. Something, psychic developments is coming in here. All right, this is true. All right, and then we see that somebody's not about to see death or this imprisonment, okay? People are stripping away the illusions. This may be a lot of stuff stored into your brain or something like this, and your, maybe even in your, subconscious, or something that you haven't been able to tap into. Somebody could have afflicted you so you're not able to do this. But again, if something like this was going on, this may be able to you know, open up something where these people could get caught for whatever they were doing here, okay? Right? And then we have something about reunion of the souls here is in reverse. Somebody don't want two people getting back together, or two souls, or this could be your soul. Somebody could have took a piece of your soul and they don't want to give it. They don't want to give it back. Okay. Somebody is trying to, the truth is somebody is, there's something about a feminine energy that's in reverse that's trying to block somebody from ascending here and block somebody from celebrating, but you're not going to be able to do that. It's turning right back around on you and yours. Okay. It's a fact. All right. Somebody wants to stop you from so somebody could be, say right now, you have a child. You have a child that somebody could have took out of your womb a year ago or something. Somebody is planning a birthday party for this child right now. You're not involved. So you're not celebrating. Okay. What was the other one? Ascension. Say that you're supposed to be a part of a top elite group or club or something like this, and you guys are supposed to be communicating on a certain level, you know what I'm saying, to be able to change things in the world or put things together. They don't want to allow you to do that, okay? Self-love. This could be taking care of yourself, eating better. If you don't have finances together, then you're not going to be able to improve if you're low on finances, you're going to be just getting what's on the dollar meal, or you're going to have to on the dollar menu. I'm about to say Donna. Somebody's name could be Donna. Somebody feels like they're afflicting a child of God with that energy, but they just don't know that how we built that core processor. They don't know how we really built. These is people that get sick before you get sick and die. It's more than likely what's going to happen. Sexual energy in reverse. Somebody is trying to mess with everything. This person think that they got it going on. But what they're going to be doing, yeah, this is going to be a struggle here. For whoever this is that's trying to do all this shit to somebody. Okay? Somebody's soul you do not want to. I'm hearing there's some soul that you do not want to. If this person is thinking that they're making you mad about something about a relationship, that's not the case. Okay? There is some soul, something that is supposed to come back together. Now, this could be for you or someone else, okay? Somebody could have came towards you, all right? And then they went away from somebody else, but that person is trying to make you think that the person is with them. Do you get what I'm saying? This could also be, like I said, if somebody had their soul snatched away from them or a portion of it, that person could be around you, but some of their a piece of their soul or something, I don't know the best way to explain it, is somewhere else, is being used by a corporation or an industry or something right now. All right? And somebody don't want to give it back. Somebody could have used a piece of your soul to create another something in the likeness of you. Okay? And mold it the way that they want to. They could have stole your money with this thing, and then they're in control of this thing and all your money. You see what I'm saying? So you would think, why wouldn't they just pick me or something like this? Because they can't control somebody. And it ain't even that you need to be controlled. Somebody don't want to face you because they know what they did, and somebody still wants to be with you, or they really want you or something like this. But this is what I'm hearing. Welcome to the new age. Okay. And I guess to other people that's just regular humans or something, they don't even notice this stuff is happening. But once you reach a level of understanding like I, or maybe other people, it is bothersome. It is bothersome. Okay. And it's not like you used to work at this facility so you can go back in and blow it up or something like this. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you can do that. Like if you know what they're doing in there and it's an abomination, you know, and if you blow up this building, all the souls can return back to where they go. Like these people made sure not to let you in.
The black seed.
Yeah, it's just a little bug. Something like this. Okay. So I'm seeing that divine feminine energy in reverse. Somebody may be blazing hot or something like this. They may have to be in their masculine energy right now. This could be what the truth is. Okay. Somebody is trying to force you into that corner here. All right. Yeah, psychic development. Somebody's not sorry about this psychic development. What this is in the upright is making me think that you are going in the right direction, or I am with the psychic developments. But again, somebody is not forgiving you because you're using them, or somebody is not forgiving you, or you're not forgiving someone because of what you're finding out. Or again, somebody don't want to forgive you because you're standing in your own power and you're using your own gifts. Okay. So this person may not want growth for you, okay? So they may have been able to block opportunities, things coming in, finances, inheritance, and stuff like this. But they can't do anything about the fire that's going to be. They can even do something around you, little stuff, even come into your readings and start messing with it. But it's something about your core energy that they can't tap with, or tap into, or tamper with, okay? So these are people that are trying to prevent growth from around you, okay? Friends, situations, you know, or not even friends, because like, what is that even called today? All right. What is that even worth today? I just would love everybody just to know how this is going down. That some people think that they're going to bully the Christ or Yeshua energy into making me carry their burdens or their sins. And I'm not doing it. You're not worth it. So if a Christ did that in the past, this is not the one. So when I look at this energy that I'm in, this is the energy that's supposed to last forever. So they may be trying to just slow this down or turn time just back a little bit to stop somebody from sitting on that throne that they're supposed to be on forever. Now that could be a benefit for you, but it could also be letting these people get away with a lot of things that they're trying to take that even from you. Okay. So they're trying to place somebody else as this energy here. All right. So that this person can have some type of something over you. Okay. Now these are people that you cannot turn like that on your twin flame. So if somebody is doing this means that there's an outside force or influence that has changed the mind of this person through science. Somebody could keep somebody trapped in a facility. It's like what they was doing to those animals on Planet of the Apes. Okay. It's like somebody could be doing something like that to someone. And then somebody could be, it's like misery, but also with I don't know, like a weird science energy with like misery mixed with science. Like, you know, the more that guy stayed there, he started to hate that lady. You know, she was all nice and doing everything. And then when he realized she was trying to keep him there, he started not liking her. And he started trying to like kill her to get out. You know what I'm saying? So this would be the person screaming, ow, he hurt me. You know what I'm saying? If the police come. But she's the person that was keeping this person hostage all this time. So he's just doing whatever he can do to save his life to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that's like that, a fucking weirdo. All right? Yeah, something about teaching an old dog, little dog, big tricks. Okay, I heard. All right? So it's saying, okay, it's saying here in Amos here, it's saying, oh yes, judgment day is coming. These are the words of the master God. Now, I don't know why they put master in front of it, okay? I feel like this is something that's old, possibly here, okay? I'll send a famine throughout the whole country. Okay, so we always talk about that word famine, about the word. Somebody wants the word to not say nothing, but you have to realize, I don't know why I'm picking up on this energy here. This is somebody saying that they're your friend, but I don't know. They're trying to put somebody through a Victoria spell, because Queen Victoria, at some point in time, they tried to make her seem crazy, or they tried to make her seem like everybody was her. She started having encounters with different people. There was different men that she got, not in a lover situation, that she called friend or something like this, and they were doing something. Then she got convinced that everybody was against her. So somebody's trying to do a victorious spell on someone to make you think everybody is against you or something like this. But again, of course, if you already know, you know. It's not going to work, but there's other things to be upset about anyways right now. Okay, we have a King of Swords energy here. The point is that somebody is trying to keep, yeah, because I feel like somebody's lying here. All right, these people are going against someone, okay? Somebody doesn't want you to sit on high and look low, or sit on high and be perched up on your seat or on your couch or whatever you would be perched up on, okay? Maybe your outside balcony, I don't know. But whatever you would be perched up on, they don't want you to be perched up here to be able to see these ships coming in, okay? Or to receive something coming into you, okay? With this 3 of Wands energy here. That's usually waiting for... Somebody don't want you to be able to see something from a higher level here, to make it seem like you being difficult here, or to make it seem like you keep messing up master plans. So this could be this Mommy Watson energy that's plugged into a situation. And also somebody could have got with somebody just so they can get plugged into your energy. And this person, they got this person wrapped around, or literally, okay, I heard somebody might have somebody bound. Somebody might have somebody bound, like in a hostel or something. Somebody might have somebody in a hostel or something here. And they're siphoning or draining this man or woman of their energy here. Like this is like a real hostage situation, where they did. So it's saying that I'll send a famine through the world, through the whole country, okay? It won't be for food or water that is lacking, but my word, okay? So somebody might want you, but I feel like there's a spell. I was saying that this is a spell here, okay? Somebody doesn't want somebody to be speaking anymore. There's some rhyme or reason to this. But what I feel is supposed to happen is the famine is supposed to come from these other people, like these tarot readers and some of these nonsensical people that are putting nonsensical things, or some of these promoters, or some of these people that's trying to make it famous by doing certain strange things online, or these prank shows or something like this. I think they were coming at TikTok, but it's something like this that's a little bit more detrimental even when it comes to YouTube. Why would you question TikTok? I feel like if you really did a study, you probably find out that more people, because TikTok may be a thing that also younger people do, right? Yeah, I can't read that right now. But there's all kind of people of other ages that watch things on YouTube, especially if you have a Fire Stick. Watch out, I don't want to read that. I'm in the middle of a reading.
It says,
and it's too small.
It says, do not dwell on differences with loved ones in common ground.
Yeah, maybe that's for you. Here, watch out. We're not going to dwell on them. We're going to eliminate them, so we don't have to dwell on them. All right. So again, it says food and water that is lacking. Okay, but it's going to be somebody's word here. Okay. Yeah, people will drift from one end of the country to the other, roaming to the north and wandering to the east. They will go anywhere and listen to anyone, hoping to hear God's word, but they won't hear it, okay? Three of Swords energy here. So there's some kind of imprisonment. We have the Empress here, and then we have some type of imprisonment in reverse, and then we have some type of opening up here of the heart here, okay? This could be towards a Queen of Wands energy here that's standing firm, that's not going to bow or shift, or somebody will not relent. Is look like what that's what she's saying with this energy. All right, she got the white dress on, but there is a couple of brown spots at the bottom of her dress, and we got these specks or speckles all over the place here. All right, and then we have this Queen of Wands. There's a dark moon here that's looking over her. She also looks illuminated with a white energy. It almost looks like a wedding gown or a veil or something is over her, okay? And then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is the Queen of Wands, and there could be an Ace of Wands energy coming towards her. But he has this vine on him, or maybe somebody has cleansed themselves. You know, in the Bible, see, that's why I say about people sending, you know, just common wand, I'm about to use that other word, okay, towards women that ain't even supposed to be entertaining that. You're not doing it in your real life, so why would you think that you can bring that shit to me in the dark? Okay? So somebody could be cleansing themselves or something like this, or they could have already done this with this Ace of Wands energy here. And they could be coming back towards a Queen of Wands. There's also a Queen of Wands that's been, there's a Queen of Wands like a pimp or something, or madam. And she's been playing it off like she's a Queen of Swords. Now, somebody else, this Empress is supposed to be an Empress Queen of Swords, but somebody let this person sit in this Empress Queen of Swords seat as the Queen of Swords. All right? So that she can do something surgical or something like this. Cut some things off, cut off some soul ties that don't have nothing to do with her. This is like...
Is it possum or opossum?
I call it a possum. It's something like cotton picking, okay? It's something like cotton picking, but the American people are the cotton that's being picked, okay? So it's not, you see what I'm saying? You're the cotton that's being, they come in and, you know, testing out something or whatever like this to see if they want to buy in on a stock or something like this, okay? All right? Somebody may be saying they're coming in peace here. I feel like this is also people trying to come back up with like Jordan Maxwell. All these people trying to come back up with this esoteric knowledge. They want to try something again or something like this. All right? They want to like try something again and like get people to get away from God or something like this. There could be a wealthy man that is watching this go on here. I'm just seeing how he's looking at me on the top of this deck here. But I feel like there's not a tower coming. Somebody is not about to see death. And they're not going to get this tower here. Okay. Five of Swords. Somebody is blocking this. Okay. This Chariot in reverse activity. Somebody could be coming towards you with what? Somebody could be trying to protect you from this type of thing by giving you this Ace of Wands. Now, maybe you rejected this Ace of Wands. Somebody was rejecting this Ace of Wands because it had that vine around it. Now, somebody could have detached from this group of people, but they could have lost everything on the way out the door. Somebody could have only got out with their life or something like this, okay? Somebody keeps giving you gifts, and this Chariot in reverse people are taking it. Like, robbing you. Like, they don't want you to sit high enough so you can see these things coming in. Somebody's, like, robbing you. Like, they're rewiring a message center, like, say you're not getting the message here, like somebody like, see, look, all the way up, or look, the person said this and they reading, they would have had to get that message, but they're getting all of it up until the point of the actual action that needs to be taken. Yeah, somebody's coming into you. Yeah, girl, somebody got this, but all the way up into the action where you can put your hand out and receive in the physical, that part, right? I feel like some people are chipped enough, or they have wires like antennas where somebody could literally be telling them something to do. Like almost like Lucy was on that movie Lucy, right? And they don't have to lift the finger. They don't have to pick up no phone. They don't have to look at no text message. They don't have to look at no TV, nothing. They just get a ping. And then they go do whatever it is. They don't have to say nothing to nobody. And they've done this over and over again. They know that nobody's trying to set them up. They know that nobody's going to say, oh, go rob this old lady or whatever. And then when you do it, then the police going to come after you. It's almost like when I just went in the store right now. I went into a gas in Speedway or whatever. And I'm like, you know, I wanted some chili cheese fries. And I can't find where you can get some. So I went into the gas station. I asked the guy, how much is it for a cup of chili? Right? And the guy's like, a cup of chili? And I'm like, yeah, I just want a small cup of chili or whatever. And then he was like, oh, it's okay. You can go ahead and just get it. Don't worry about it. And then I'm like, you sure?
It's on the house.
And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it or whatever. So I went and I got the chili or whatever, put it in a cup. And then I kind of like just walked right out the store or whatever. And then I noticed that I was like, dang, that might look bad or whatever. It might look bad. I didn't go back to the register and tell the other guy, like, yeah, he said I can have this. I didn't do anything. I just got the little stuff and I walked out and I was like, damn, that could kind of look bad or whatever, like I stole something or whatever, right? And so I kind of walked slow to my car and everything, and I did see the second cashier come out the door, and he opened up the door and he kind of was about to say something, but I think he looked back, right? And I think that the guy was saying, oh, I told her. I think when he looked back, the guy said, no, I told her she could have it, because I was holding the cup all sideways and it was flopping around and everything. So he had to know that it was a coffee cup. He had to know it wasn't no coffee in there. You know, maybe if anything, he thought, oh, she just took an empty cup or she needed a cup. Whatever this is, okay? So I was like, well, that'd be messed up. What if that's, and then on the way home, he was like, oh, so he just gave it to you? And I'm like, yeah, I guess he just gave it to me or whatever. And then I was like, well, damn, unless that's just a setup. And when I leave home, the police gonna knock on our door later on talking about, yeah, they said that you was at Speedway and you walked out with an empty cup or a cup of chili and we need to take you down to this police department. Like, it's just funny. It's not funny, but you know what I'm saying? These may be some of the, I was getting these energy and this warning because I feel like it's like little things like this that somebody's trying to, you know, catch somebody up on. They wanted to look like, so like, okay, so even right now, okay? So anybody could look at that camera or whatever, see me go in there and get.
What is this? It's
a sharp thing, so put it down. It's an X-Acto knife. So if somebody could be looking at that footage or whatever, right?
Why do you have it in an open container?
It's all the way up there on the top shelf. I don't know. I was using it. And somebody else could see that footage or whatever and then have something to say about it, right? It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like that. I don't know. So even right now, even though the guy was like, oh, don't worry about it, and it was just a couple little pumps of chili, I was going to go get me some cheese fries from Culver's and put it on them. All right. But it still makes me feel uncomfortable right now because anybody looking at that footage, well, I guess they would have been able to see me go talk to the guy. But then think about it like that. When we be seeing these clips and stuff that be put up on Instagram and shit like this, think about it like that too. Say somebody, the whole footage show me go ask the guy and he say, oh, no problem, take it. I go get it, whatever like this. But what if somebody just took that part where they seen me come in and then match it up to the part where they see me at the machine and then chop it up again and show me walk out the door? Do you see what I'm saying? Then that could make it look like I just stole a cup of chili out of Speedway. You know, and then now somebody, listen, and then now somebody behind the scenes in these heathen courts is like, oh, we got her. We got something that we can use. We're going to go ahead and do this and then put this person in jail for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, in jail or in a mental prison. Good. We got something that we can put this person back in a mental prison with. So you understand that there's two different ways of law, or there's two different societies going on here. All right. The crumbling of what we know, you know, as our government or that type of sector here is crumbling. All these people is looking like fools with suits on or monkeys with suits on because all they doing is fake. All these people is doing is probably trying to change little shit in their jurisdictions that they've created across the nation here. These governors and shit like this that have been replaced with aliens. I'm about to say aliens. And they're just changing shit over there in Washington to protect themselves or whatever, and running back to their sectors or whatever like this to build them some little nations within a nation. Nothing is going on with the government right now. It's broken. It's almost like that. Like yesterday, my daughter, I was out there with the D baby, and she was, I was showing her, I was like, ooh, look at that dead bird. And she's like, it's a dead bird. And then she said, yeah. I said, he's broken. He's not working no more. He's broken. And she's like, yeah, it's broken. The bird is just broken. So, like, it's like.
Why would you show her death?
I don't know. It's nothing bad about it. I mean, I wanted to see what she was going to think.
Bird.
I know. I didn't know. I wanted to see what she was going to think or how she was going to process it anyways. I mean, that's just, it's natural.
She wasn't introduced to death.
I know she probably still don't know what it is. She still didn't understand. She think he was sleeping. Then she said, yeah, sleeping. And I said, yep. So, see, I forgot where I was, y'all. So it's a point to this, okay? That somebody is trying to get somebody in a compromising situation. Put it like that, okay? All right. So we have, again, a gift. So somebody is doing something to throw something off balance. Somebody could have gave you a gift, or this could be something that somebody gave you before this could be an immaculate conception Somebody could not be able to walk this earth, or they may not even be able to see me as a person, like it says with the Holy One of Israel in Israel. Two people were not going to be able to see somebody in person. I don't think I'm one of them, but somebody could have put me on that list, okay? A hater could have put me on that list of not meeting somebody that would have been really pretty much tied to me at some point in time. So what I feel like is somebody left with a gift here. This is somebody that don't want to be your ex, because the gift is in reverse and the ex is in reverse. So somebody don't want to be your ex, but these people, I'm hearing, do not make sure that they do not fool you. But I'm thinking, why are you still having people working around? If this is a powerful man or a Christ or something, why are you still having these people around you if you know that they're going to try to deceive the person that you don't want to be your ex? So this is like somebody going on a space mission for 6 months or something like this. And all his friends that work on the space facility, you weren't invited. They only use certain people for this program. All right. And all these people are sending you different messages here. You think it's him, but it's these friends trying to get you to be mad or say something horrible or break up with him or say, leave me alone or don't come back. And they're going to use these and utilize these words to put it together to try to make it seem like you hate this person and you don't want to talk to them or something. But this person don't even know that they didn't block the communication between his wife and him, and they've been having his messages go towards a complete stranger, okay, that wants to be his wife. Do you understand? This is the way that people is using telepathic communication and telecommunications, and this is how they're using neural links. This is how they're using AI. This is how they are using to break up families. It's not like a girl can have to walk past you and switch around and you just like this and you start sleeping with her and you want to leave your wife. Most men do not leave their wives it will take them more than anything to actually leave their wives for another woman, right? So I think what they're doing is using some kind of compartmentalizing of the brain or splitting souls or splitting minds. And they are just creating a clone and adding that to that. So this man will be split. He won't be giving his whole to his wife anymore, right? Now, this could be also how people are going to try to get rid of people in communities in the future, right? Somebody don't want you there, but you're a vital sign of life. These people want to continue to be filthy dead and want to bring people that's feeling dark or sad or depressed because they're losing someone and they don't know how to explain this or something like this. They want to keep those people, the hopeless people, the nothing people, the people that the nothing from the never ending story are looking for, that lost all hope and all desire and everything like this. And they don't know what to do. And maybe they're not good with communication. And so they go to this really dark place. That's what this is here, okay? And when they're there, they meet this thing called All Eternal in Dante's Inferno, okay? So I'm hearing Tejas. So Tejas, somebody in Texas, somebody's holding someone. Somebody named Tay or Tati, even Tyrone. Something about Tyler, something like this, okay? So I think there's a place called Tyler, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So we have this. So this is what they're doing here. These are people playing with your lives, like playing with your whole human experience here. You're not gonna have one anymore. And a lot of these people could have been like, when all the wires were like haywire and everybody was like, oh, we can communicate like this now, blah 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 blah. It was so cool or something. But there was people that they were studying you. They was fixed on you, but you didn't know who none of these people were. And so you just like, no, I'm good on everything. And now you got 10 or 20 people that was fixed on you, and they mad because they didn't get to choose you, or you didn't choose them during that time when people could maybe grasp onto each other and have these. So these people want to give you hell now. Like, nobody taught you how to do anything. Nobody taught you this type of knowledge or something, or how to communicate like that. They were just coming at you and bombarding you, treating you like some showgirl or something like this, right? It was no respect in this, okay? But somebody also put somebody in jail or put somebody in a mental facility or something so that they can get this done. So that while they would block you from this person while it was in this facility, so that this other woman could get close to them or whatever like this, okay? And then, not want to deal with you anymore, okay? So this is something like this. Like when somebody was in jail, they wanted to speak to you. But people say you don't want to talk to this person no more, okay? And then they said we got somebody else you could talk to while you down there. And this is how some of your twin flame journeys has ended, or something like this, okay? But this is a personal vendetta. This is about just like some ugly bitch that always wanted to be you, and she worked for this corporation, and she knew what your destiny was going to be, and she wanted to be on a team that handles. She wanted you to be her client or something like this. When it comes to we're going back to that energy of going back to goodness, what do you call it? What do you call the people? Caseworker. Okay, somebody could be an enemy that's a caseworker, so it would be a conflict of interest for Mommy Watatero to be on my case or know anything about it. It would be a conflict of interest for Mystic Not So Beauty to be on my case and me not know nothing about it. I don't care if they were sleeping with a man that I was messing with, or I talked to, or I knew that's in my family or not. They don't have the right to have access or information to when it comes to me. Okay, so I feel like, again, somebody was already hiding the word of God, or somebody was already blocking me on social media, or restricting someone like me, right? Or like you or me or whatever this is, okay? And these people were feeding off of somebody, and now they realize that there's really nothing left that you're going to get. So they may be moving on here. All right, but something is definitely off balance in exchanges here. Partnership. Somebody wants to be hand in hand with you. So this could be somebody that's in a room full of people, snakes, and these snakes are sending you these hateful comments and saying that person that left, girl, he don't even want you or something like this. And this person is like, no, we're hand in hand. So something is going on here with like a hostage situation or something like this, okay? We have generosity. This is a group of bullies that's trying to make sure that they don't want a connection to come together that God wants to come together. And so they are trying to move it. This could be for familial research reasons. This could be because of religious reasons. This could be a cult or a coven energy, whatever this is, okay? People don't, your friends should not be trying to own you or tell you what you're going to do if they know that you're hurting or that you're suffering or something in silence about a situation. These are people that want you to kill yourself, because some of these bonds can be pretty deep. And if you split them, it can be very dangerous. So somebody could be doing something like that. A relationship in reverse here. Okay, they're trying to do this, but I'm telling you, whoever this is, they don't want to be your ex. Somebody is using some type of chariot in reverse energy. They might even, if this person is off to war, or if this person is off at a distance or something, somebody wants to have somebody come in and do something to you and pretend like you, instead of waiting 4 years or 4 months or something, you went out there and you did this X, Y, and Z. You understand what I'm saying? When it's these hoes that's running around here sleeping with everything, just like men, or these transgenders that's poking everything in the middle of the night, flying around on their little flying saucers and shit like this. And then they ended up slipping up and doing something. And then they want to hide it around you. Drugs, a baby, something like this or whatever. All right. And then you have some explaining to do when this person come back, because you don't know how to cover yourself against this new technology. You just know that it's being used. You don't know what to do to cover yourself with this. Nobody never told you. They didn't want you to be ready for the war. So again, there's just going to be a lot of devastation when it comes to whatever the fuck this is that's using. And even if it's implanted in people, some of these people are going to end up missing. It just seems suffice to me. Okay? This could something that could be hidden here. All right? This is something that could be hidden here. They could be trying to hide the fact, like I said, that this person don't want you to be their ex. So they'll pay like 10 or 20 top, and they're not really top tarot readers. They're just top paid tarot readers. They're plants. They're tarot. If you don't think the industry got plants, just like tarot got plants. Okay. So these people could be paying these plants that got a lot of numbers now to regurgitate these storylines, to manipulate, or they could juice you up. They could try to flatter you one day, things like this. But again, these people, that they have been compromised fully. Their brain doesn't only belong to them. So while they running around tinkling their feet and snapping their fingers and doing all this haughtiness, you've already been bought and sold, girl, and it, even for a low, tiny little price. So some of these people already know that they did that. And so that's why they had to steal from you too. That's why they had to steal from you too. They already been excluded. All right. And this is why they're stealing from some of us. Okay. Energy, money, time, resources, partners, children, whatever this is. They already been banned from being able to have children. Okay. By God. Yeah. I told you somebody's trying to steal somebody's Ace of Pentacles. Or this person has something. So somebody's saying, you know, birds flying high, you know how I feel. All right. This could be this Angelou energy because she look a lot like my grandmother, but more light skinned. Okay, that could be her evil twin. That could be a splice that they made of her. Okay, and put it in Hollywood. But I just really think that this person always been jealous of my connection between God or this father or this grandfather, and something like this. Okay, somebody trying to say that they the friend, but I just don't believe it. Okay, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it's that person. Okay. So yeah, something is hidden. Somebody already knows here, okay? Whatever this is with this Three of Cups, this person don't want to celebrate with these people, and that's probably why they ended up stealing all his money or whatever he was saving up. He might have had to give this up to even get free. These are real kidnapping. Like people, I don't like when people play around with tarot like that. If you ain't gonna speak the truth about some shit, don't say nothing. And a lot of people can't even go real deep like I go on this channel because you know you got something to do with some of this shit. You know you do. Somebody could have been held to somebody hostage or something like this, and they could be they maybe had to give up everything or whatever just to even get out of the place, okay? Or somebody had to set you up in some kind of way or something like this in order to get out of a place here. And that's why these people are under judgment here. These witches are under judgment here. Their words are the ones that's going to be getting stopped, okay? Because we got this Queen of Wands energy, okay, out here that could be a powerful force to be reckoned with in a sense, especially if she's dressed in white or purity. There might be a couple of stains on her dress. She's not perfect. But again, this is someone that you can, if you measure a man or a woman in a certain sense, this person is going to measure out better than these people. She's going to look, this could be like Solomon coming back in the Bible and saying, oh, she's just as pure as she was the day that I met her, because all these other girls could have been running out here, going city to city, running in, swooping, stealing shit, moving stuff around, changing people's name on documents, forging stuff, doing this and that, stealing babies, moving babies around, whoring and all these other things. And somebody else is just sitting in the same energy that they was in when somebody left the place. Now, somebody could say, girl, don't you never come back and find nobody in the same place where you left them. Why not? It depends on who you are on this planet and what you're here to do. It depends on what God say. I don't give a fuck about what you think about what I should have been doing so far or what I got done or what's... No. Because a lot of this work that people needed to do was need to sit their ass still and do it from the within. And these are the people that's going to find out that all that money and everything ain't going to do nothing for you. These are the people that's not going to be able to get off of them drugs and them fentanyl that they was giving you in the middle of the night so a man can come in and rape you and leave and claim that they raped a holy one or a nun or somebody like this that say that they pure and record it and try to show people like, oh, see, she's a whore when you're not sleeping with anybody or mainly, right? So this is this energy here. Okay, so we have hell here. So this could be some hell Hitler energy. Like there's going to be a wiping out of a group of people. It has to happen. Okay, somebody would be more respectful of this if it was coming from the mouth of a masculine energy. But since it's coming from the mouth of a feminine energy, people are going to be appalled and clutching their pearls. But it doesn't mistake the fact that it's the truth here. That there is a cleansing or something that's happening here.
Did you take my charger?
No, I didn't touch anybody's charger. Okay, so we have hail here. It says Gel, Arizona, AZ, Laz, Gala, something about a gala. It says it symbolizes nature, wrath, being tested, overcoming obstacles here. Okay, so somebody could be pissed off because you might be getting out of some type of imprisonment and see what these people were actually able to do to you while you were in a lower mindset. Okay. Or you could be in a higher mindset, all right? Excuse me. Like the girl that was locked up in the attic or whatever. And I always want to say Nancy Drew, but that's the little kid books. I keep on forgetting with her. I'm about to say Anne Rice. Anne Frank, okay? That story tells us a storyline, but I feel like in real life, when I'm scrying this, that some mother... they had this technology back then, and some mother kept her daughter in a certain mind frame where she could not see what was very important to her. It's almost like keeping Rapunzel, let down your hair. Yeah, it's like keeping her in the tower. It's like restrictions. It's like how the families didn't want these girls to go out there and find out what was really going on. because they wanted to live vicariously through their children, or have their children just do the basic things that they did, especially if they know God created these children to be great and do something great. And now some of these parents that need to be slaughtered are sitting in the positions with the people that you're supposed to be sitting in them with, charging these people to ruin you, ruin your life and things like this, and they don't deserve. And that's why I said I will not regard the old or the young that's doing that. All right. They've even brought a younger model of these beings in here to be able to torture you and hurt you or something like this. And like I said, I will not regard them. All right. What do you... Hold on one second. I don't understand why you play on my phone like that.
I'm not playing with you.
I don't.